Parliament is one of the most important instruments that we use in order to give voice to the things that really matter to the people of our country. It's the vehicle that's used for debate, discussion, and to hone out what we think will really inure to the benefit of our citizens. And what's really quite interesting about the way in which Parliament works is that it is all about checks and balances. And some dynamic, particularly that happens in our House, in the House of Lords, is that you have people who have specific and very well-honed expertise. And quite often, some of the most dynamic changes that will happen in our House is when people of different political complexions come together to discuss issues that they care passionately about. So in the House of Lords, you'll see members from the Tory benches joining and linking arms with members on the Labour benches who'll team up with the bishops and the crossbench and the Liberals. And most of the time, people know the government of the day know they're in real trouble when they see that sort of alliance forming on an issue about which members of the House feel passionate. So, for instance, you will have issues to do with disability, which can bring about some really interesting bedfellows. And so the House isn't just about strict party politics. It's also about issues, and issues that are important to our citizens, but also issues which can then be debated and honed and discussed, and hopefully through the refinement and through the debate, you get a product which is far better than anything that any one individual party can bring forward on their own. So it is that debate, which is democracy in action, which is so important. And you will see debates in our House, and I think in the House of Commons, which will change the course of the legislation, where the government of the day may have to draw back and say, on reflection, we think we were wrong, we think the discussion and the debate has a lot of merit, and we're going to change what we were going to do in order to reflect what we now see to be in the best interests of our country. So that interaction, that exchange, that dynamic that takes place in Parliament, Parliament in action, is very important.